Hello everybody, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Humankind. We are in the middle of preparation for the next big war. Our empire is stretching across several climate zones as well. It's such a beautiful map overall if you just look at all of that. How many details there are, different biomes. The elevation difference is pretty cool too, so we really feel like having a few cities in the mountains. Others are by the oceans. And everything is so colorful, beautiful music in the background. This game is magical, to be honest. And we have actually something for diplomacy once again, and that is the Assyrians. They want to trade everything with us. We're going to refuse this outright. So this is our first tiny bit of hostility towards them. I also am allied with the Goths and the Celts, so both of them hopefully will join if I go to war against the Assyrians. But first of all, I do need still well, a bit more military, because the Assyrians are not weak. They are not weak by any means. They also got their special unit there, the Geisati, so powerful warriors that we need to prepare for. What I can also have a look at is the crisis that these other opponents have, right? So this one has a grievance, for example, that I am at peace with one of their enemies. That is one of the crises. The Assyrians have, or the Celts, wait a second, the Celts we had, the Assyrians. That was the Goths. The Assyrians there is the crisis. They are at war with ally Empire 2. So this one here, you're at war with Empire 1, I'm allied with. Demand surrender to Empire, a demand can be made. And then we could, for example, also go to war with them. Oppressing the faithful. Alright, so these are crises or grievances that we can use for diplomacy there as well. Let's put everyone here to sleep again or skip them. My ships have been traveling as well. So this one can still go up there or over there. So that we also go all the way around here, and look at that, there's a new landmass coming up, which is looking rather frosty. And I don't think we have seen any frost yet. There it is as well. This looks rather epic, beautiful. So this is the deep mainland of the Assyrians. And we also got a conflict once again. Up here, one of my units, let's just have a look there. By Iolcus, Knossos, that's the outpost with Knossos that we have there. My side is weaker overall, so there is no real way of doing anything here. I could, for the first emergency call, we have so much money, I could just purchase a unit then once the monument is finished. Right now I can retreat once more. But then I would probably let them into my territory, which is not a good thing, to be honest. Alright, conquest researched. We have now the games as well. This should give me an overall boost on the stability. And we have the Statue of Zeus finished. That gives me another 100 fame points right away. And there it is in all its glory. Fantastic. Also, Rome gained another population, which is getting critical now. So this is definitely too many people for the food that we have. So the food is now going down. But what I can see is population can be moved from one workplace to another. Yeah, we can also focus how much we want in each one of them. If I move, for example, this population to the food, I might actually... Oh no, we have 3 out of 3 people working there, right? So I could specialize my city even further with this population management here. And for example, focus on food production entirely. Right now though, what we can do is we can train troops. And this will lower the amount of people there as well. We got the swordsmen for that, rather strong fighters, and the archers. So let's go with the archers and the swordsmen. Only takes 1 turn for each one of them, so I will not need to speed it up. Very important. For that, also in Knossos, we have lots of people here, so I would also like to go at least with 2 military units. So once again, the swordmen and the archers. And I think we can do this for quite a few towns. The Tiryns, though, has only 3 people, so upgrading here a unit is not in my interest. How much food do we have here in Tiryns? 52, so we can still grow quite a lot. We could, for example, focus on the city growth, since we are too low on that. Oh! Okay, this focuses on the food production then, though. That is not something that I need. Let's make it on the balanced one. And as we can see, stability is also getting higher there. Let's see what we can do in Tiryns. Industry is looking good. We have the aqueduct now. Let's go with the aqueduct. Yeah, let's go with that. And Tyrians is close to the Assyrians, so also have the stone walls here as our next one. I might actually... Oh, look at that. The aqueduct actually cost the population. Perhaps because it's that hard to build that we lose people. And what I can see is that Tyrians is unadministered. I do have another administrator ready, so I would like to put him to Venezia though. This makes more sense to me. So this is now administered, and as we can see, removing all penalties from not being administered and enabling to build units as well. We don't have another administrator though. So we do get, for Tyrians for example, a bit of a penalty there on the, especially stability. The Goths want a cultural agreement. Let's also do that. So Goths and Celts are our friends there, hopefully. With my ship, I'm moving further down here. And, oh, there's another landmass. Let's actually go up there. We can, this is still all coastland here. So we can go to this landmass there and find it out. And find new empires as well in the process. These units here wait for now. They wait until I train my new troops and then I will reinforce them. They can wait here, all of them. Kapur Research District is coming up as well. And Iolcos still needs something. So Iolcos has... Oh! Not enough food anymore soon. So Iolcos will need another food influx. We need something here to boost it. Let's see what we have tech-wise. Food per farmers. So this gives me another +2 food and another farmer slot. +2 food on the rivers, yes. Let's go with that for now. And industry on river as well. Let's also boost this one then here. So the watermill. And +1 science per population. We got 5 here, so this a school would be pretty powerful here as well in Iolcos to push that. We can also go with the next research. Let's just see. We got a few new techs coming up here. As we can see, more powerful techs that take a bit longer. Imperial power. This is looking pretty good because it gives me the Praetorian Guards. And those are bodyguards of generals. The Praetorians have evolved from a strong military melee unit into a political force. And they're really strong. They're even 5 strength points stronger than my swordsmen. So I think we're going with them right away. Do they cost any resource? Oh, they cost an iron. And we do have at least one. I want these units there. It also gives me the ability to relocate my capital. Gives me the commons quarters. +5 stability. And the custom farms, so money is generated from ongoing trade. Difficult. I would really like to go with them right away. Horsemanship, I have looked up at the tech tree, is not unlocking anything else then, so I'm not going to do that for now, even though, let's do it for now, because it gives me another era star, or it, lets me progress towards another era star. Let's just see where we have our researching. There it is. And yep, actually it does. So obtain 18 technologies gives me another star, and we have 17, so this actually is it. We also got a new trade. Oh, I want to look that up though. A new deal with one of your neighbors. Up here. Between Kapur and Nemesis, I think. And the Goths have a crisis, oppressing the faithful. Your territories under the influence of my state religion. We can demand something. Was it the population increase now? Alright, I don't know what that is about yet. These crises there. So it just shows something here is happening, oppressing the faithful. Your territory, which territory, my or his, is under the influence of my state religion, and you are not secular. Demand give Hattusa. Like, really? So these are my demands now to him. Like, I would get this one here. That was my demand right now. This can't be right. Let's see how he reacts to that. This looks very wrong to me. My main force is going up here at the moment. No longer needed though, because we are now in full force of training. So I'm going to move my main unit down here to Tyrians, closer to the Assyrians. And can we upgrade them now? Yes, we can upgrade my regiment here. So those guys here, the Promakoi, to the swordsmen. And let's do it also with those guys here. Right, so that we have more powerful melee units now. and end the turn. Now, you've unlocked new gameplay. Thanks to the trade expedition technology, your land units and armies are now able to embark and sail on the seas. Land armies are turned into transport ships when they go from land to tile. Alright, and the horsemanship has been researched, and we get another era star, and we can now advance to the next era. Knossos gained a new population, and... oh! Army lost at sea. Yes, it's far too way into the ocean. And, whoa, we found a wreck there with 40 research points. How so? I didn't see that. Let's go with the next research, which will be... yeah, Imperial Power. I want to go with that. We also get a boost of 1 turn right away thanks to the 40 research that we found, so it's actually saving up on that. And let's just also have a look at the new era that we can choose, and we will stay with the Romans, so we can transcend them now, right? So we can boost my cultural transcendence with them. Let's do this with the Romans. And Praetorian Guard we have then. Actually nothing new. And thus we've done it. So we've upgraded the Romans, I guess. Even though it doesn't show me what happened there exactly. We have a lot of coin, by the way, that I would like to use. Perhaps to boost some of our projects. Let's merge my military units there. Up here we do have some barbarians. We need to get rid of them. There we have them merged now. Very good. It's a bigger unit. And in Knossos we have still 7 people. I would like to push for another military unit right away. Yep. And then we can do for a few new things. The aqueduct we're going with. Gives me the stability bonus there. Science per population, the school, also pretty important. And look at that, we can basically finish everything in a few turns there only. Also another industry boost for the rivers there. We can have that. And another +2 food on the rivers as well. I haven't done that yet in Knossos, really. Seems strange to me. Let's just boost our food output there. And then I would also like to have a research quarters that we can have up here then in No Man's Land. The regiments will stick to those cities there for now. How is it looking with stability, by the way? Oh, it's increasing. Even in Tiryns? Yeah, even in Tiryns it's going to 100% stability now. Thanks to mostly the Statue of Zeus, which gives me the 40 stability. But also, I think, on some new attacks and transcendence of the Roman Empire there. So stability, as we can see, is really going up there a lot for all my cities. And we can end the turn, and I think this is looking like a golden age that we can enter then soon.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off. Greater empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations. It is brains versus brawn, with ever richer cities as tempting spoils for the victor.
Alright, interesting. Something happened there. Transcendence. And we're moving into the capital city. New era! As the Roman culture, you've reached the medieval era now. We get another 150 fame points by that. And look at that, we are only on the 4th place with that. There are actually 3 empires that are extremely more powerful that I haven't even discovered yet. They're not on my island. And that's it. Transcendence. 10% additional fame gain bonus multiplier. And also unlocks action buyout on empire. And we got a lot of new stars to collect in this one. We also have one deed completed, and that is Build a Wonder. Alright. Become liege over a vassal empire. Get access to every strategic and luxury resource. Build a railway line. Now, well, that is still a far away. Interesting. All right. Still haven't fully understood yet what this all means, though. I guess we need to find out then. Also, World Deed unlocked. That is what we've just seen, and Venezia also has gained another population boost there. Let's move my units up there. So they will be moving now. Very good, my swordsmen. I think the Goths wanted to say something to me. There was something with the crisis, right? We still have our demands up there with them. Okay, Capua can stay as it is. We keep the regiment here in Rome. Aqueduct is being built. In Pylos we can also have a new building project. So Pylos was for... we have finished the science, the research quarters there. So it might be a good idea to actually focus on something else for a while. We get still enough food in Pylos. Industry is something that is not looking so good. So let's just see what we can do here. Perhaps something that boosts the industry. We don't have a maker's quarter here, unfortunately. Forest and wood tiles. That we don't have, unfortunately. Industry and river, very good. Let's go with the watermill here. And aqueduct per researcher. We don't have a researcher yet, but we will be having one. Science per population, this is looking good though for us. And to boost it all, we have so much money. Yep, let's buy out the watermill there at least. I want to buy out a few things from time to time. We just have way too much of it. In Rome, we can... Let's see, first of all, we do have a lot of food again for all these people. That's fine. Money is not that high up here. Science is not that high up here. So in Rome, we might also have now a research quarter. And this one gives me +8. Yeah, let's go with this one. That's +8 on it. And let's also buy it out right away. Just for the heck of it. Looking absolutely fantastic there. That's the research quarter. And boosting my output there even more. Now we have another project that we can go for. Triumphal Arc. +5 influence we can do. And it just makes a lot of sense to me to have it there close to Rome. It's actually not very close anymore, since we don't have any tiles around it. And I don't want to destroy anything. So let's rather not do this. Let's rather have some additional building projects. We have farmer quarters. And we also get +1 food for every farmer quarter. +2 food on the rivers, and the barracks +5% or increased speed for units doesn't seem very high to me. So there we have a lot of building projects for Rome as well. Up here, my ship, we can now move to the other side. Oh, it's at the ocean. Okay, we cannot cross this one here. We have to circumvent it. I really want to find out what's beyond my island. And another cult empire has chosen new culture, new population, and we still want to move there. Let's see, can we already do something here? A matter of diplomacy. As a civilization of similar stature to your own empire, this newcomer is likely to be an ally. We found a new one, the Aztecs, and they're a bit stronger than us. Oh, look how cool she is. Beautiful. And we can introduce ourselves. We are still at peace with her now. We could also go with some treaties, like only trade luxury resources right away. And it's been accepted. Very good. So we can soon then also start with that. And look at what she's got. We have the money. Porcelain.
Fantastic. Like I wrote it myself.
So there would be some porcelain available.
Tonight,
this gives me
I
3 money.
celebrate.
And 5 stability on all cities. The marble. No iron here though, unfortunately. Then we have some marble here. What does it give me? +2 industry per worker per marble and +5 stability. Yeah, let's go with the marble. It's boosting my industry there. And 400 would need the transportation at sea. But we can afford this, and thus we have opened up this trade there. Right, so money is fine, and we do have a new resource in the empire as well that gives me an industry boost on all my towns, which is really powerful. So we can finish our projects faster. There we got a new swordsman as well. Oh, this guy here I can upgrade. 2 swordsmen. Oh, I like that. And those guys here we can also... I still haven't found an upgrade to the archers yet, so hopefully there's something coming up. Every one of them stays though. Oh, those guys here I can actually move and merge with my other army. And in Rome I'm just going to build more people then. Yeah, by the way, I wanted to do this anyway because we have such a high population there. And by the way, we have 89 industry now in Rome, in the capital, thanks to this marble. Beautiful. That was a huge boost. In Venezia, I could still go for more ships. And yes, look at that. Every single ocean tile gives me +4 food on Venice or Venezia. That is pretty powerful. Industry, we don't have that much yet. We do have quite a lot of river slots there. So let's go with the industry boost. Another ship. No, let's boost a few things here. Stability, even though we have enough stability. I don't need that. Sorry. Let's actually go with... I mean, Venezia is actually, you know, a wealthy nation. So we should actually boost the money outcome for this one. Though we don't have the best money spots there. Yeah, up here we could have a market quarter at the mountain. The top of the mountain. Or... another harbor gives me money as well. This harbor actually gives me money and research. This gives a lot of food. Oh, look at that, how far I can actually build it away there on all the coasts there. There we have a pretty powerful one. 7 food, 4 research and 1 coin. Let's build the harbor in this area. And then also +3 money on the harbors. Right, so I have 2 harbors then, that's +6 money then as well. So I can really boost my income there. And I would also... food we have no problem there at all at the moment, so I don't need that. Mountains I have plenty of though, and stony and rocky fields as well. So let's also go with the stoneworks to boost a bit the industry as well. Right, I always like to strike a balance between those things. So that is Venezia in this case. Looking good so far. We are in the medieval era, by the way. Haven't even noticed that. Stay tuned.